evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Koi. How are we doing out there, cupcakes? And wind it up, you! Kopi's Koi chatting bubbles. Yes, my man Kopi's back after a little hiatus, chatting bubbles as he does. So go over, give him a subscribe, drop him a comment, tell him the Twisted one sent now. But most of all, polish his thumb because you know you want it. Anyway, I finally recovered after yesterday, and oh, what a day! What a day! I couldn't have asked for a better day, a better result. And somewhere to put me fucking phone, so I still got that there, and I did. Right, these things, for some reason, they will connect to the phone even if they're in there. Fucking pain in the ass. Anyway, as I was saying, absolutely awesome day. Absolutely awesome day. And I was dragged out of there, but no, I was done. I really was. I could have stayed there a bit longer, served a few more people for it, but yeah, Susan dragged me out because I was in a good way, because like I say, it was an absolutely amazing day, and feeling a bit more like myself today, and I've been making a start. Next job is I've got to take this ruddy door out so I can get this easy pod out. Yes, I'm disconnecting the skimmer easy pod, so I can then disconnect the skimmer tempest as well, moving the easy pod on, and that will pay for the first lot of materials for what I need out there, for like building footings and stuff like that. So the plan has changed a little bit out the front when the pool goes out. Gotcha. Sorry, blue ball. Oh, fly of some description. Fucking dead now. But yeah, what I've decided to do now, instead of running both easy pods on the pool, I'm going to keep the shower for the minute. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit the shower so it's on the edge of the pool, and then I'll pump feed the two tempests as a mechanical, and then over the shower, just to keep as much biological filtration as possible. The only thing, like I say, I'm going to be losing biologically wise is the bio bit, but there is no way in hell I can get that fitted into a pump fed system. So yeah, once I take this system out, there is a 80 litre bin that is an absolutely brilliant bio chamber, because I very much doubt I'll be using the air that's in the bottom. In the bottom of that is actually an old aerated bottom drain disc, but one with a flat rim around it, so it's right down near the bottom, but you still get K1 collect under it, and that can collect up shit. But yeah, it's absolutely fucking awesome for moving that K1. So yeah, once I've disconnected that bit, that bit will be up for grabs. You won't have the media in it, but the bio chamber itself is there if someone wants it. So anyway, let me right, these in here are doing absolute fucking great guns. But I have started putting the lid on at night now, because when you come in here sort of like late evening, you're like 10, 11 o'clock, you can start to see a little bit of steam coming off the top of the water. So yeah, the cover goes on at night now. But yeah, once I've got this out and I've got that one out, I can then start planning this bit in here. Down the farm tomorrow. I'm not down the farm on Wednesday because I've got a hospital appointment. So yeah, so Wednesday, probably once I get back from the hospital, I will, if I haven't done it on Tuesday, I will get the pool made up and start getting some water in it. I mean, even though the skimmer is isolated there, the easy pod will come out lovely, but I need the water line up so that the bio chamber actually works and it's not acting like a static chamber. The only reason I haven't dropped the water level to where the top of the inside of the skimmer sits, if that makes any sense, because that was the plan. They are doing absolute fucking awesome, and we will be auctioning them this week. But the plan was to drain the pond down to the top of there, just to take a bit of pressure off that corner and that wall. But even though the easy pod will run, the bio chamber itself don't like it. Now I know I've got the pump running at 45%, and that is purely because it's now only running. I've now only got just the easy pod running on here, because like I say, this one's disconnected. But yeah, the pumps and that are all going to be staying in here, because the other changes, I'm not putting both feeds into the drum. It will literally just be the bottom drain going into there, and I will run the skimmer on a completely separate line that will use both of the Tempests, because I don't think I should need to put a Tempest after the drum, so that can go straight up and over the shower and into the bio chamber back to the pond. But yeah, they are, like I say, they are doing absolute great guns, are looking absolutely fucking sweet. But we got a PP treatment going in this one, and I had a lot of people yesterday were asking me why I'm using the open fronted tubs that the company refused to change unless I sent them back, got a refund, and then ordered them again. And when I actually sat and thought about it, I was like, you dopey twat, you can still fucking use them, because they're going to be end on end across that wall. So let me spin you around and you'll see what I mean. All I need now is to get 2 more for the top, for the spray bars, and then we should be golden to go. I've just got to find some stainless steel rod. But the plan is, when I build the brick chamber for the bio unit, I'm actually going to cement in some 15mm pipe, you know, so I can, once it's gone off, I can turn it, take that out, then I can put some stainless steel rod through those holes, silicone them up with some My Pond MS300 or whatever it is I've got to hand, fill it up, and then the shower will sit on those stainless steel rods. So the open fronted ones are not going to cause an issue really, because the open front is going to be on the inside in the middle. So yeah, let me show you. So when you look at it, that's how the shower is going to look when you, okay, it'll be closer together, but that's how it will look. And then after I was looking at it, all it's going to take is they're going to be fitted. Each tray is going to be fitted together, and then there'll be a bead of my Pond MS300 through there, and there'll be a little plate put across there. So rather than go through all the rigmarole, and it worked out about 15 quid to send them back, so I was like, no, fuck that. So yeah, I'm just going to get 2 more to go on the top for the spray bars with lids. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and we're done. In fact, a really big thank you to Scotty P, because now I think about it, thanks Scotty, you just bought my 2 top trays and my lids. Sweet. Yes, my man Scotty P, he actually sent me a message today. He enjoyed the Tuber Fest and the fact that he got invited so much that he wanted to give me something to give me a little bit of a hand, and he sent me a £30 PayPal payment. Thank you very much, Scotty. And thinking about it now, that will complete my shower. Wicked. So I can start cutting the bottoms out of these and everything else, because I've marked now I've marked the tops. And I've done what I've done is I've marked the tops where the next box sits. Yeah. So then, as I'm putting them together, when it comes to putting the next one on, I put a bead of silicone around this bit here, and then when I sit the next tray on, it will create a seal around the inside. And then every box will have this section cut out, and then there'll be a piece of egg crate, the actual size of the container, bop, and then the ceramic media will go in, and it will stop about here. And the reason it will stop about there is because I want some fall between the bottom of this one and the next layer of media, to give you that extra to break it up that bit more. But yeah, that is the plan. And because they are ridged at the bottom, they're going to be a nightmare to cut with a jigsaw. So the old multi-tool will be coming out, and I'll cut all them out, because they are literally just going to drop straight into what is going to be the biochamber. And then I'm just going to have 2 3-inch returns coming through the wall back to the pond, so it will gravity feed back, even though it's being pumped into, if that makes any sense. Which means I can also make the biochamber slightly bigger than the pond and get more media in there at the same time, thus benefiting me again. But yeah, that's where we're at, and I do think this one's going to need a half dose. It's either that, or I just let it run out. In fact, yeah, I'll just let it run its course, and then I'll just give it a second dose tomorrow. But yeah, I think at some point tomorrow as well, we will be getting these bowled up and looked through for you, so you get an idea of what we're getting rid of. Like I say, there's only 3 or 4 in there that aren't going anywhere. Like I say, the platinum ogre, that's my mum's. Well, look, come on, we've started changing again, look. There's 2 Shisuis in there, 2 small Kitsuris, and then the rest is going to be auctioned off. Colour's coming back. Well, the colour has pretty much come back to the big Kitsuri that knocked itself. In fact, there's one of the Shisuis down there, and the other one is over there, grazing on the walls. But yeah, they are looking sweet. But yeah, I got to get this door needs doing anyway. But yeah, get this door off. Let's see if we can get this easy board out, and then that will give me a little bit of it's all good here, isn't it? I managed to get the bottom out of one before the battery died, and 3/4 of the way around that one, but you get the idea. You then cut your cattle grid, your egg grid, whatever it fucking is in there. You've got a nice lip all the way around. It's strong, it's stable. And then, like I say, fill it to media to about here. And I won't waste these bits out that I've got here, because I've got to make some plates to go over the handles, because I want it as a, you know, a unit where it don't leak. So yeah, that's what we're at the moment. And as you can see, Easy Pod is out. Long block door is opening a hell of a lot better now. And stage 1 done. By Jove, it's going to look so different in there. I tell you, can't wait. Really can't wait. But Sue's new golden corn has settled in. And there's the Gimrin Sorogoi from the other day. So yeah. So that Superman going off put on some body. But mind you, so's the Champ and the Red Kajaku. Looking absolutely stunning. Up and feeding already, look at that, we love it. And not only is it a Ginrin golden corn thing, it's also a Kame, which means it's got red eyes, pink eyes, whichever way you want to look at it. Anyway, that's Susan calling me for my grub, so they'll get a little handful of sinking just to give them something to root around for, and then I'll catch my little fruit bats. Yeah, I'll debird this one. I can do. So that's what will happen to every single one, including the 2 new ones that I'm going to buy, and then I will seal the egg crate in, which I've still yet to get. But yeah, I think it's going to look absolutely fucking awesome, and it should work from about. So yeah, I'm sorry this one's a little bit of short but sweet. Like I say, we'll be down the farm tomorrow. Oh, before I forget, my man Gary Koi 625, get across, give him a subscribe, give him a fucking like, drop him a comment, tell him the Twisted One sent you. He will love it. And what I love is mug number 86. Ho, 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 ho. Gary Koi 625, and I reckon he's still got more subscribers than his granddaughter. Cheers very much, brother. I tell you what, I love that bit. Mixing both of his hobbies together, koi and golfing, on flagging. There we go, we can see the name up there next to my man Gary from the Koi Hut, and then my knuckle dragging northerner friend Paul Smith. So until tomorrow, guys, I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there, you know you are great, and like I said, we will see you again tomorrow. Laters, guys.
That's all, cupcakes.
Yes, makes it all worth it.